G'day guys, it's Jamie here from Drake's Outdoors. First official video for the Drake's Outdoors YouTube page. So it's the 9th of March. There's literally maybe a week and a bit until the start of the Victorian season. We're all pretty excited. Yeah, so they gave us a pretty good season this year, full-length season, 9 birds, no shovelers unfortunately, but it is what it is. Yeah, just thought I'd give a bit of a rundown on a small little project I've been working on. I was a couple of months ago thinking to myself how I can add a little bit of more motion to my decoy spread this year, especially on those really still mornings where there's not much movement at all. Like of course you can add your spinners and that sort of stuff, your jerk rigs, but just for something to add a little bit more motion and a bit of a DIY as well, because you know, you're looking online of how much things are costing at the moment with the cost of living and that sort of stuff. So I don't think everyone's keen to spend big money on decoys and that sort of stuff and importing them from the States. So I just do a little bit of an intro I've been doing and see how we go. Alright, so this is it. It's basically just a bilge pump operated decoy. I got the ideas from on YouTube, a bit of a DIY, and I thought I'd give it a crack because I was looking online, through Mojo and that sort of stuff on the States, and something like this, it's like $300 Australian, so it's a bit costly for a decoy. Personally, I know that do work, but look, I don't think I'm for one gonna go spend $300 on a decoy. So I just thought I'll find an old decoy I had laying around. This one's got a few holes in it. Unfortunately, I took my missus out for the first season a couple of years ago and she blew this one to shit. So I thought I'd give this one a crack and what could go wrong. So yeah, I'll give you a rundown on how it works and maybe you guys can take it on board. So basically what I did was I cut out the top and filled it with foam just to make it a little bit more buoyant, and added a little 6-volt battery into it. You guys can go maybe a little bit better depending on how fast you want it to go. I think that the battery that I'm using at the moment is a 6-volt 1.3 amp. So I think it's good enough on those still days. You don't really want them going too fast because then they don't look as natural. So I'm not an electrical guru, so I just put the bilge pump on the bottom, drill the hole, run the wires, and basically just straight into the battery. So like that. And it's on a pretty long cord, and the wind's picked up a little bit where we are at the moment, but on those really still days it was making a lot of motion. So I think you could probably angle up the pipe as well for the bilge pump to get a little bit more of a ripple effect. And yeah, if you really want to make the lines a little bit longer, it's up to you, I guess. Trial and error. Yeah. Another thing I came up with as well is you get 2 of them going, might make a little bit more motion, a bit more natural. So yeah. rundown of what it looks like from a bit of a distance. Yeah, so I'll just give you a rundown of what it cost me, because like I said, I like to do things on a budget, and I do like to play around with things a little bit. So bilge pumps, you can buy them from BCF, whatever, for like 20 something bucks. I bought this one off eBay. I think it cost me $8, something like that. Realistically, if you got one of these decoys hanging around, great, don't have to buy a decoy. A pump and a bit of pipe, you can use a bit of PVC pipe if you wanted to, or just whatever you've got laying around the house really. Recycling is the go. And the battery. The battery was probably the most expensive part. I think that cost me like 12 bucks or something like that. So, you know, guys, 300 bucks for one of these on the States, I think is a little bit insane, personally. When you can just do it yourself, or if you got spare time in the shed. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So look, we're really looking forward to the season this year. I just want to remind everyone to do everything by the book, please. Don't give them any reason to screw us over this year. I think we're very fortunate enough in this state, in this good country that we live in, to have the privilege to shoot waterfowl here in Australia. So I know there's a lot of politicians and politics towards it. That's a bit of a dullness towards our traditions and our sport. But yeah, just do everything the right way, guys. Stick to your limits. Please don't shoot early. And just make sure you pick up your rubbish and stuff from your campsites. And you know, duck shooting's not all about shooting birds. It's all about getting out in the bush, you know, spending time with your family and friends, meeting new people. Every season I meet someone new. So you know, yeah. So good luck, all the best, and have a few more videos coming throughout the season. So cheers, guys.